Wow, so you're just gonna... Okay, so we're just gonna be silent for this time.
Wait, man, wait. Alright.
Go then.
Oh, good evening, BM4 Ghoul members. Today we will be joining BM4 Ghoul.
Also being for...
Finny restarted right now.
You know, I just keep recording this.
Wait, no, you need to say good evening, this is BM4 Ghoul, and I say it, and this is BM4 Ghoul. Today we'll be discussing a matter of great importance.
Nah, you say that then. Good evening, fellow BM4 Ghoul members. It is I, BM4 Ghoul.
And I, BM4 Ghoul. Today we're going to be discussing a matter of great importance.
Today we have suffered a disturbing notification on our YouTube. One of our fellow live streams got a violation. And it got removed. It got removed. We don't know the reason for it yet, but it is disheartening, depressing, most of all, heartbreaking.
This morning I woke up to a notification saying that one of our Minecraft videos got an age restriction. I appealed it, and then it got taken. This is not what we were hoping for.
We and it was cancelled. They never gave us an email or anything for it. They just straight up removed it. However, we have some allegations, don't we? We have people who we assume we got it banned or removed. Not to exaggerate it.
We have reason to believe it was fellow YouTuber BM4 Ghost. He's always been jealous of us.
He has. We have been here, long before him.
Yeah.
And achieved a far more great success than him.
I mean, we've got higher consistent view counts anyway.
Yes.
Sub increases. But he has gone out of his way to report us.
But before you say anything, this is just an assumption. We don't know who it was, but this is our main assumer. We think it was him. Because out of all streams, it was that one. A stream with no, like, images or words to make it violate YouTube, what's it called? Guidelines.
Also happened to be one of our highest viewed streams, so it's
Exactly.
like going after it because of it.
Let me say, on that day, I have also streamed with BM4 Ghoul, talking about the same thing he did. And my stream has worse things than his. I built an explicit thing that got, well, it's not really explicit since it is a rocket, but YouTube, or BM4 Ghost as he sees it, is an explicit image of a penis, a male one, with big balls.
Of course, it's merely just a sculpture. How could anyone know what it is?
Exactly, it was just a rocket. We were supposed to go to the moon earlier, weren't we?
We're gonna use slime machines in it, but
We are.
we didn't do it.
And then, my fellow BM4 Ghoul here, he named a pig. What was it? What was the word?
I'd run. It's a word that I'm totally within my rights to say, but because of YouTube's sketchy
Exactly.
policies, I will refrain from saying it.
The word is spelled... Well, I'm not sure if I should say it just like my BM4 Ghoul partners said right there. But it is nothing racist, it is a simple English word. And for that reason, it didn't get banned on my stream, but for his, it did.
The thing is, it means that someone, if you call someone that, it means that they're cheap. But it's a word that has a lot of similarities with a racial slur, which usually doesn't like
Exactly.
the way I said it, which is unfair.
Exactly. And as we said again, it's just an English word. No racist terms to it. No nothing. No this and that.
If you check the root of the word, it doesn't even come from the same thing.
You have to use Google sources to give you the definition. The word that we have said, it means a mean or ungenerous person, or a miser.
Yeah, look it up right in the description.
It is an adjective called, well, as a meaning of stingy or misery. It was developed in the 14th century.
To cause any harm by using this word.
Mm-hmm.
I just used it. I just used it as a joke because I called a pig it because pigs. Or a pig is also an insult for similar type people.
Exactly. But for some reason, YouTube or whoever reported us decided it was racist. Or maybe they didn't fit into the YouTube guidelines. But for this,
completely unjust.
For this interview that we are making, we are angry. We are really, really, really angry. We are cross. We want to appeal again, but it got cancelled.
And for this reason, we are coming after BM4 Ghost because he is actively threatened me. He
has assaulted you.
He has assaulted. He
assaulted you. He sexually assaulted you.
Yes, he accused me of insulting his cousin when I was talking to you.
That's right.
I never meant any ill will towards his cousin.
If you guys would look
comments, the only times when we're talking to him is when we actually reply to him.
Yeah, but if you guys would look at a recent short, then it would clearly state that his cousin started the argument. It wasn't even an argument, to be honest. That's an exaggerated term to describe it. But he called us fatherless. He said our dad left us. What we replied is, well, what I specifically replied with was, the fact that this is on your For You page explains a lot. Go back to your mummy. Of course, that meant no harm. But then my fellow BM4 replied to me, talking about something. I replied to him. He replied to me. I replied to him. And so on and so forth. But then his cousin replied to us. Think it was either BM4 or BM4, but one of us. Then we didn't reply to him, but we replied to each other.
And it's believed that we were insulting him. The only thing we said to him was BM4's previously stated statement. The only other things we said were directed at each other as a joke.
Exactly. The only argument was between us. A friendly one, to be honest. Not to exaggerate, a mean one. But, as on and so forth, we meant no harm towards his cousin, and he took a great misconception to it.
This is why, as of now, BM4 Google and affiliate channels are now actively against BM4 Ghost.
Yeah. But let me say a quote his cousin said. Quote unquote. Damn, no wonder your dad left you, man. Laughing face emoji, laughing face emoji. End quote. Another quote by him. Start quote. Your dad is an issue, bro. End quote. Another one was.
Today I was at.
You're dead to Adam, Dara. End quote. And he said that twice. To what? Make us feel intimidated, or what? He said it twice. Why did he? Why? That is the question. Is it to intimidate us? He cannot intimidate us. We are far more better than him.
May I add something?
We are far more superior and intimidating than him.
Yes, so today I noticed in our held for review comments, there were 5, I believe, comments by him that were too vile to be allowed on YouTube, which is quite interesting. Insults that weren't allowed to show up in our comment section. and yet the next day, we get one of our videos taken down.
Exactly.
Supposedly the same thing. Isn't that strange? And wouldn't that be a strange coincidence? So this is largely why I have reason to believe that it was either SJW Spider or BM4 Ghost who took down our videos.
In my opinion, because you need at least a couple of reports to violate or take down someone's video, not just one. But, well, actually, that proves our point that it was probably both of them. Maybe he or ye reported it twice to take on our video. It doesn't make sense how one person can just report it once and that's it, to get taken down. So obviously it's either them or someone else, or just YouTube being in total, can't say that word, fortunately, but
I personally have never met BM4 Ghost Cousins Spider, but he was very hostile towards me.
He was.
Especially.
He cyberbullied us.
Well, that's a bit far. And it's...
No, he cyberbullied us. He used a death threat. He said, he said a death threat to you, BM4. He said, you are dead to Adam. End quote.
And also...
I said that twice. As I said before, he intimidated us with a very rude comment, rude gesture of him. Very, very undespicable.
And then his cousin BM4 Ghost attacked me the next day.
BM4 Ghost has also verbally assaulted me and others in the past. Especially during that day, he assaulted my fellow BM4 Ghoul partner here. He told me to, quote-unquote, shut the F up, at least 2 or 3 times, which is quite very rude of him. So in that favour, we do not like BM4 Ghost for what he did to me, or BM4 Ghoul, or so others, and for taking down our channel, sorry, my bad, our video. Anyway, this is going to be the end of our BM4 discussion. We'll see you in another one.
We're gonna delete some